What was intended to be a joyful weekend of music, laughter, and shared moments celebrating all things Taylor Swift quickly devolved into chaos and disappointment, ultimately being branded by social media as Fyre Festival 2.0. The much-hyped Taylor Weekend, organized entirely by Swift's fans and held without any official connection to Taylor herself, was scheduled for early October in Orlando, Florida. From the beginning, the event promised to deliver a packed agenda, with a lineup that included Taylor-themed parties and, most notably, special lunch and performance by Cameron Saunders, one of the dancers from Swift's blockbuster Eras tour. Organizers billed the event as the ultimate fan celebration, with tickets fetching up to $300 apiece, and excitement built across social media as Swifties from around the country planned their outfits and travel itineraries, eager for a magical weekend in honor of their favorite artist. But the excitement came to an abrupt halt when Cameron Saunders himself took to Instagram on Sunday with a lengthy post that changed everything. In his statement, Saunders revealed that he had never agreed to participate in Taylor Weekend, nor had he given permission for his name or likeness to be used in the promotion of the event. He explained that he was completely unaware organizers were advertising his appearance as a main attraction, and that the claims about a luncheon, meet and greet, and live performance were entirely false. Saunders' post began, "It's been brought to my attention that there is a fan set to host what's being called Taylor Weekend on October 5th in Orlando. They have been charging fans crazy prices for a multitude of events, but chief among them was / is the opportunity to meet me through a luncheon, meet and greet and a performance. This is a lie." Subscribe for more breaking news and celebrity event updates. Saunders went on to clarify that he had no connection to the event whatsoever and would not be traveling to Orlando for it, despite what the organizers had led fans to believe. He apologized to anyone who had already paid for tickets or made travel plans based on the expectation of meeting him, saying, "I am so sorry to any of you who have paid money with such high hopes of my being in attendance, but that is not the case." He also thanked those who had alerted him to the situation, emphasizing that he would never endorse an event unless he had personally announced it on his own social media channels. "As a rule of thumb, if you don't see me post something about me, assume it's a scam of some kind," he wrote, urging followers to be vigilant and careful about unofficial events. The fallout was swift and severe. The Taylor Weekend website, accessible only by password, posted an update confirming that the event would no longer be going ahead. "We were just as surprised by this news as all of you," the update read, before explaining that a deposit and contract had allegedly been secured with Cameron Saunders' old management team, and that organizers had taken steps to verify the booking. They expressed regret for the confusion, stating, "We sincerely apologize for receiving this information at the same time as you and appreciate your patience as we work to resolve this situation." The event organizers claimed they were now in the process of tracing where funds had been directed and figuring out next steps, but it was clear that the damage had already been done, with fan trust shattered and the event's reputation in tatters. Cameron Saunders, for his part, further fueled the controversy by reposting the organizers' claim about his old management team, firmly denying its accuracy and insisting he has only ever had one management team. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift's representatives as well as Saunders and the event organizers were all contacted for comment by the Daily Mail, as questions swirled about how such a significant misunderstanding could have occurred. Subscribe for more stories about the pitfalls of fan events and the latest in celebrity news. In the days leading up to the cancellation, the Taylor Weekend event had been heavily promoted as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Swifties to connect, celebrate, and experience a little of the magic of the Eras tour. A post shared to Facebook in February by event organizer Gen Z Trendy made it clear that the gathering was a fan-organized affair with no official ties to Taylor Swift or her management. Important, Swiftie Parties and Entertainment is a fan-organized event, not officially affiliated with Taylor Swift or her management. All rights to intellectual property are reserved to their respective owners. This is an independent fan celebration, dedicated to appreciating Taylor's music and creating unforgettable fan experiences, the post announced. Despite that disclaimer, many fans felt misled by the marketing and believed they were getting something more official, especially with the inclusion of a supposed performance and meet and greet with Cameron Saunders. The backlash online was immediate, with furious fans taking to social media to express their disbelief and outrage. OMG. It's like Fyre Fest but Taylor-themed, one user wrote, referencing the notorious failed music festival that became a cautionary tale for event planning gone wrong. Another agreed, writing, OMG, our very own Fyre Festival, Swifties version, while others called the situation an entirely different level of evil. The sense of betrayal was palpable as fans who had spent hundreds of dollars on tickets, travel, and accommodation realized that the event they'd been looking forward to was nothing more than an illusion, built on false promises and confusion. Many demanded refunds and accountability, with some threatening legal action if their money was not returned promptly. Organizers, for their part, insisted that they too were blindsided by Saunders' denial and maintained that they had acted in good faith, relying on what they believed was a valid agreement. They continued to update the password-protected website with messages about ongoing efforts to track the funds and communicate with affected attendees. The incident quickly went viral, with media outlets picking up the story and drawing comparisons to Fyre Festival as the hashtag Taylor Weekend fail began trending. Subscribe for more real-time coverage of trending stories and fan experiences. The controversy also reignited conversations about the risks of fan-organized events and the importance of transparency, clear communication, and official confirmation from artists or their representatives before committing money or time to such gatherings. While the concept of a Taylor Weekend was born out of a genuine desire to bring fans together and celebrate their shared love for Taylor Swift's music, the fallout served as a stark reminder of how quickly things can go wrong when expectations are not managed and agreements are not properly verified. As the dust settled, some fans tried to salvage the weekend by organizing informal meetups and impromptu listening parties, determined to make the best of a disappointing situation. Others, however, remained angry and disillusioned, vowing to be more cautious in the future and demanding better safeguards for fan-driven events. The organizers promised to keep everyone informed about the process for refunds and next steps, but for many, the experience had already been soured beyond repair. As the story continued to make headlines, it became clear that the legacy of Taylor Weekend would serve as a cautionary tale for both fans and would-be event planners, highlighting the need for diligence, clear contracts, and official confirmation every step of the way. In the end, what was meant to be a magical, music-filled weekend celebrating Taylor Swift instead became a lesson in the perils of unverified promises and the power of social media to hold organizers accountable. Stay tuned and subscribe for updates on future events, fan gatherings, and the latest in music industry news.